So guys, something incredible is happening, and this is not a drill. Tesla is preparing to pump out as many vehicles as possible, and according to Elon, they are going to double the production rate in the next 2 years. To accomplish this, they have outlined the future production roadmap for the new vehicles. This starts with the next generation models, the Cybercab, and now the fast-tracked updated version of the Model Ys. According to recent reports from CNEV Post, Tesla China team has taken the lead in developing a new model to address the intensifying market competition in China. This has also been confirmed by a new report from 36KR, a Chinese tech media outlet, which states that Tesla is planning to produce a new Model Y based vehicle at Giga Shanghai factory. The vehicle is being described as the lower priced Model Ys. The report also references to the cheaper version of the Model 3 that Tesla launched in Mexico just last year. While it still remained the standard range Model 3, Tesla removed certain features such as the secondary screen in the back, ambient lighting strips, and replaced the vegan leather interior with the fabric materials. This allowed the new Model 3 variant to be sold for approximately $4,000 less than the regular version, with the starting price of around $35,000 USD in Mexico compared to $39,000 in the US. Alright, so we haven't gone into too much details of what this new Model Y is going to come with and what it's going to come without, but basing it off of our previous experiences, this is going to be a vehicle that is going to cater to the local markets. It's going to be done to adjust to the purchasing power of each country and making it a lot more affordable. So there's no surprise that they are going to be taking the exact same approach for their best selling market today. Now, a really good example here that I can bring up that shows what Tesla has been doing over the years for different regions and different markets. This is one that has taken it a step further. The Singaporean market. Tesla had released a new version or a separate version of the Model 3 dubbed the 110, and this is technically the slowest accelerating vehicle that they have ever built in the entire lineup. It's so slow that even the slowest minivan being sold on the market today accelerates even faster than it at a 0 to 60 of over 8.5 seconds. This is probably the slowest car you're ever going to see in Tesla's entire lineup. But that aside, this is just a good representation of what Tesla has been doing to cater to local markets and their affordability, and that is exactly what they are going to be doing to the Model Y in the Chinese market today. Now, further reports have reference to a separate term called depop and more likely decontent approach for the new Model Y based vehicle. The report states that it is developed through depop, and people familiar with the matter revealed that depop is development ideas within Tesla, which is achieved through the rapid launch of a product by simplifying the configurations while keeping the main functions unchanged. The new model is aimed to be the lower priced Model Y with no major changes to the battery, the power, or the chassis compared to the current version. And while the vehicle is still based off of the same platform, instead of using the codename like Project Juniper or Project Highland that is more familiar with previous developments, this project code for the new model will include a combination of letters and numbers. The timing of the new Model Y's launch will depend on the performance of orders for the updated Model Y, and Tesla is expected to launch the cheaper Model Y later this year if sales of the updated version doesn't meet expectations, while aiming for an overall cost reduction and maintaining many of the core components. There are several areas of the car that could be adjusted to bring down the cost and appeal to a broader audience. Some suggestions include removing interior features to cut cost, which could save up to $5,000 in material. This would involve eliminating features like automatic heated and cooled seats and possibly simplifying the ventilation system. For styling, ideas include using single headlights instead of the light bar, removing the back screen, and opting for fabric trim in place of the higher-end materials. This approach would be similar to the Model 3s sold in Mexico, and collectively, these changes could realistically save between $5,000 and $8,000, which would be passed down to the consumers. So there we have it, guys. There is so much going on right now. We wouldn't expect Tesla to have the capabilities of working on another project, especially one that hasn't even officially hit the market in full just yet. But of course, as always, they are ahead of the game and they are doing as much as possible to hit that production rate number of 2 times in the next 2 years. And this has been confirmed by Elon, and this is exactly what they are going to achieve. And then with the next gen vehicles approaching, this is going to create a whole new segment of affordable vehicles. This is where the majority of people are going to be able to afford a new Tesla. But for the time being, this is the next gen Model Y that is going to be a lot cheaper. It's going to remove a lot of unnecessary components, things that may not make the biggest deals, but everything else is going to stay the same. The battery, the chassis, the overall component of the Model Y Juniper. We are just going to have to wait and see what they have to offer in the next couple of months, but this is definitely happening, and hopefully this is going to mean that it's going to be available for all markets around the world. The US, Europe, we're all waiting to see this low-cost, cheaper version of the Model Y. Anyways, for the time being, I will be keeping a close eye on all of this and updating you as quickly as possible on any news, anything that comes up relating to Tesla. So I would love it if you guys stick around, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification if you haven't already done so, and follow me on X at HeyJohnE. Over there, you guys will see things that you will not see over here. And you guys can chat with me anytime and I'll respond as quickly as possible. Anyways, this should be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.